Our last view for the muscles of the upper leg is a side view. So we'll do the side of a left leg, so facing this way. Now, the side view of the pelvis is pretty awkward. We have our iliac crest going back into our tailbone, our coccyx. A little lightly going forward with our pubic bone. If you've ever laid down face first on a tile floor, you know that that's there, right? Okay. And our femur is going to come out of right here, right? So our foreshortened femur epicondyles, our tibia, our fibula, and our patella. Patella is the knee bone, tibia is that larger bone of the lower leg, and the fibula is that needle-like bone on the outer portion of the lower leg, fibular head. Okay, that little knuckle of bone that shows up on the model, and you gotta sting the page with your pencil right there because it's a point where bone is closest to skin. Okay, so I'm going to switch to red. Now we have that outer vastus, vastus referring to the muscles of the upper leg, vast, large muscles. Just filling that shape of the upper leg. That actually goes behind as well. I'm going to cut it off. We're going to talk about the glutes, right? So we have our gluteus medius. Those muscle striations. Our gluteus maximus. Overlapping a little bit. Okay, gluteus medius, gluteus maximus, outer vastus, right? Kind of referring to the bulk of the muscles of the upper leg at once. In the back, we have our hamstrings, right? With a bit of a bump in it. Okay. Now, the main muscle that we'll talk about, I'll draw it in black, that tensor fasciolate. Now, this muscle isn't typically very developed in people except for dancers, so find pictures of ballerinas, right, to see the tensor fasciolate. This muscle allows you to pick up your leg outward instead of forward or backward. Who does that? Dancers, right? So, strange shape. All of this is that tensor fasciolate. And the tensor fasciolate becomes fascia in the form of the iliotibial band, right? It transitions into it, I should say. Outer vastus, right? This whole thing, outer vastus. Your hamstrings, we're just referring to them all at once. The one that you would be able to see first would be that biceps femoris, right? That outer hamstring. Gluteus medius, gluteus maximus, tensor fasciolate, IT band, iliotibial band. Okay. And that's it. That's all you need to know for the muscles of the upper leg.